welcome back, you lovely lot, and a big warm welcome from anybody new joining my channel today. This is a nail art channel, guys, and we're going to do this new trend that's going around. Now, usually I don't jump on the bandwagon as a rule, to be honest, but I've seen people like trying to ombre the tip area when they've done the nail bed area, and I just thought, you're making it so hard for yourselves. So I'm going to see if I can find a simpler way for you to do it. Now, I've got acrylic down, guys, in a natural shade, and I'm going to come in with gel paint. Now, there is a reason I'm using gel paint and not gel polish. It is more opaque, and you are going to need it later on. Now, I saw this done 12 months ago by Tabitha Scott. So although it's just taking off now and it's all over Instagram, that's where I've seen it, and that's where I saw people ombreing the tip. This isn't new. So I'll try and link her video below. Right, let's talk about what I'm doing. So I'm coming in with an ombre brush, guys, and I'm going to ombre the black and stone shade together. Clean off that brush, come back in and stroke, stroke, stroke. Now, by using the gel paint, I can work in thin layers because I've got the opaque shade already there. If I was using a gel polish and it wasn't a good quality gel polish, and you haven't got the opaque, they can be a little bit more sheer in some shades. That wouldn't work for what I'm going to show you today. So I've done one nail, I'm going to do the second nail. We'll go into more detail in a second. I'm going to pop that in the lamp and I'm going to give it a full cure. Then what we're going to do is repeat that again. Now, this is the gel brush that I'm using. It's a compact gel brush, and I need that so I can get right around that cuticle area. I'm not going to use the brush in a gel polish bottle. Personally, for this sort of artwork, I would use an art brush. So this is a proper gel brush, and I'm coming in and I'm laying down another thin layer of that shade on both of these nails. So I'm going to get around that cuticle area, make sure I go right around the sides of that nail, and then take it up to and draw a line down the middle. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So once I've finished with the lighter colour, I'm going to clean off that brush, pick up that black gel paint, and I'm going to come in around the cuticle area. Now, you'll see me pulling the skin back there. That's exactly what I would do if this was a client, because obviously really opaque colours, black, red, can stain the skin, and this is a gel paint. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. So I will bring that down right around the edge of that nail, and then take it towards the middle where that black will meet that lighter shade, and repeat that on the other nail. Then what I'm going to do is come in with that ombre brush, and I'm going to go into detail now with you on how I ombre, whether it be vertical or horizontal, it doesn't matter. This is how I do it using gel polish, gel paint. So I'm coming in with my brush and I'm going to do sweep, 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 tap, 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 those two colours together. And I'm going to work in a small section at the top. And then I'm going to wipe that brush. This is in real time, guys. And then I'm going to come down a little section and then blend that section into what I've already done. Clean off my brush. So I'm going to now move down the nail a little bit, do another section, tap, 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 brush, 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 blend it up towards the cuticle area, what I've already done, then wipe off any excess that might be on my brush on a towel at the side of me, then work on that tip area because that's the only area left now. So I'm going to tap, 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 stroke, stroke, till I'm perfectly happy. Any excess, get it off your brush. Then I'm just going to lightly sweep down, blending those together, and work on the next nail. Do exactly the same. Fully cure it, and this is it out of the lamp. So that's my ombre. Now comes the tricky bit. So I am going to do opposite. So I am going to paint the gel paint using my brush on the opposite side. But this layer, guys, will not be cured. And this is why we need the opaqueness of the gel paints. Or if you do have a really good brand of gel polish, that might work as well. So I'm going to put the light on the dark and the dark on the light. Now the light on the dark is really, really tricky, super tricky. So yeah, this is where your opaqueness comes in. So I've done that. You don't need to see me pop gel polish on, gel paint on over and over again. This is where I'm going to ombre. So I'm going to ombre those two together exactly like I've just said, and I've left the little wipe down there with a little bit of gel cleanse. I'll show you how I clean off that brush. And you can see now more clearly the section I'm working on because it's showing the black under that stone shade. But I need that stone shade to cover the opaqueness of the black, hence why I've got gel paint. Now I'm coming in with my gel brush, nice and clean, and I've got a towel at the side of me, and this is where you make your design. So I'm going to remove that top wet layer of gel paint, guys, to make my nail bed shape. So I'm going to bring that up and round, wipe off that excess gel paint on my towel, up and round. And this is how the guys are doing it. This is an easy way for you to do it. Then I'm going to neaten up those lines, guys. I'm going to go in and I'm going to make sure I am perfectly happy with that nail bed shape. So what I decided was you can do any. You can do it vertical, you can do it horizontal, which I will do in the next one, or you can put nail bed area and then just keep sweeping it round up the nail. So just clean off your gel brush in between. I've got a little dish of gel cleanse at the side of me, but I don't go in with that gel cleanse or a wet brush. I want to remove it, but I also need to keep that brush clean. Otherwise you're getting a right mess, guys, and you have to start again and put on that wet layer again. So once I'm happy with that, I've neatened up those lines and popped whatever pattern you want into this wet layer. I'm going to pop it in the lamp for a full cure, and then I'm going to repeat it on this nail. Now this is sped up, guys. I've sped it up for you. So I'm going to put on my wet layer of gel paint. I'm going to do the dark over the light over the dark, ombre those two shades together exactly like we've done on the previous nail, and then I'm going to pop my design in by cleaning off my gel brush, bringing in that towel and removing that wet gel layer that we're popping on right now. We're going to keep this wet. Now, as I have already mentioned, because I do believe, you know, that if you get an idea off somebody, you should let them know. They deserve that shout out. And for me, it was Tabitha Scott, and I believe she called it 3D Weave. But I am going to link her video below. So guys, we are coming towards the end of our nail play today. You've seen everything that I know, that I have learnt from other YouTubers, and like I said, it was 12 months ago. So when I saw somebody ombreing the tip on Instagram, I just thought to myself, I remember, and there's an easier way. So I'm going to find that video. I am going to link it below, and I do want to give her a really big shout out, because like I said, it was 12 months ago, but this is the new trend that's going round now. I'm going to pop a small little detail on the little finger and the pointer to finish off this design today. I'm going to fully top coat all of these nails, pop a few stones on that ring finger just to bling it out a little bit. Why not? And then we are at the end of our nail play today. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, like already mentioned, please leave me a comment below. And have you had a go at this? Have you actually had a go? I'm sure you've seen it, but have you actually had a go? Let me know. I would absolutely love to know how it went. So here you can see me popping in my design. I'm going to move the hand around. If this was a client, I would actually get her to turn her hand around to face me while I'm doing this, because it is tricky, it is wet, and you do need it for that precision. So I'm just going to continue with my design. Like I said, any questions, leave me a comment below. And I'm going to leave the video here today. If you have enjoyed this video, please take the time, just a moment, and hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, and until next time, bye.